Is there a starting quarterback in the draft?
Of course. I mean,
starting immediately.
I don't know. That's a difficult thing. I wouldn't have expected it from Dak Prescott, though. If he goes somewhere else,
yeah. If he's with Cleveland, he's not.
Right.
It's a different story here.
Like, that's a huge argument for people when it comes to if Cleveland wouldn't have traded away their rights and they would have taken Carson Wentz. Well, Carson still would have been in Cleveland, and that is the problem right now.
Yeah, because I always talk about this, that you have the infrastructure in Philadelphia that was ready for Carson Wentz, whereas Jared Goff did not have that with the Rams.
Right.
And it's so hard to succeed. Just if everything goes right, it's hard to succeed at that position, as you know.
Yeah, and so I'm interested to see what happens. And the general managers are always so worried of missing out, right? They have the millennial FOMO going on, fear of missing out on the next franchise quarterback. So are they going to move up in draft picks and take a Trubisky who's only started one season at North Carolina and pick him at 5, 6, Mahomes at 12 to Arizona or so forth?
See, I think Arizona is the best spot for somebody to land right now. If I'm a quarterback, I got 1 year with Palmer in front of me, Larry Fitzgerald. Now, granted, both could retire at the same time. I got a pretty good defense. I got an offensive-minded head coach, and I get to chill for a year.
The Bruce Arians part for me is the seller, right? You get to go and sit behind a offensive and pretty much quarterback guru who's coached great ones, Ben Roethlisberger, and has done an amazing job with Carson there. So I agree with you. I think you put somebody in that position. It reminds me a lot of when Brian Griese, my year, went to Denver and got to sit behind John Elway for that year, watch the Super Bowl, and get the opportunity. And he was fairly successful while he was in Denver, and I think that was great for him.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.